Game 6 of the World Series is here. It's all or nothing for Seattle. Montreal leads the series 3-2. The roof is closed today due to the cold weather outside. Game on. Ilmesh gets the call for the Mariners. Hill is 15-12 with a 4.69 ERA. He's made a quality start in 16 of 31 games started. Mark Kotsay comes to the plate. He's batting .290. With 8 home runs and 47 RBI. From the windup, Mesh kicks and fires. Check swing. Wilson asks for an appeal. He didn't go around. Ball 1. The count on Kotsay is 2-2. From the windup. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Bouncer back up the middle. Boom dives. Gets it. He bounces up. He sends it to first. And he's safe. Score that an infield hit for Kotsay. Jose Vidro steps to the plate. He's batting .325 this year. With 12 home runs and 64 runs batted in. 1 on, nobody out. Mesh from the stretch. The pitch. Swung on. Hard hit to center. Sinking in front of Murphy Jr. for a single. Kotsay takes second. Guerrero settles in. He is third in batting average at .338, second in home runs with 49, and fourth in runs scored with 130. Runners at first and second with no one out. Check of the runners. Now the pitch. Guerrero swings. Hard hit to center. And Vladimir has a single. Kotsay over to third. Going to second, Vidro. Carlos Delgado steps in. The Montreal first baseman is batting .301. With 36 home runs and 115 RBI. On the stretch. The 1-2 pitch. Delgado with a swing. Soft grounder. Over toward first. Martinez charges it. He'll rush to the base. And Delgado is out. Kotsay crosses the plate. Vidro moves over to third. Guerrero to second. Moises Alou is the hitter. Good season so far for him. Hitting .327, with 33 home runs and 123 runs batted in. Here's the pitch. Alou swings. Pop to right. Cruz has a beat on it. And pulls it in. Tagging up Vidro. The throw toward home plate. Vidro slides. And he's safe. Over to third goes Guerrero. Here's Larry Walker. Mesh out of the stretch. The 1-1 pitch. Walker swings. Ground ball up the middle for a base hit. Guerrero comes home. Walker has an RBI single. The Expos extend their lead to 3-0.
I want a hot dog. I want milkshake.
From the stretch. The pitch. Swung on. A tapper. Right side. Mesh barehands it. The throw to first. And Lowell, not a fast runner, is out. The Montreal first is over. 3 runs score for Montreal. The Expos now in front of Seattle 3-0.
Okay, they ran out of, so that's what's
Pedro Martinez will take mound for the Expos. He's 22-4 with a 2.86 ERA. Opponents are batting .223 against him. Martinez is first in wins in the NL with 22, second in innings with 245.1, and second in ERA at 2.86. Here's Jose Cruz. He is fifth in home runs with 40. Martinez winds and fires. Cruz swings. Hard ground ball. Toward second. Vidro fields it. The throw over to first. And they get the out. Up comes the left fielder B.J. Serhoff. He's batting .249. With 16 home runs and 63 runs batted in. The 1-strike pitch. Serhoff swings at it. Line shot. Into left center. Guerrero hurries. But he won't get there. It gets down for Serhoff. Martinez takes his turn now. He is second in batting average at .347 and third in runs scored with 123. 3 to the count. Martinez is set. Here comes the pitch. Martinez takes ball 4 inside. Over to second goes Serhoff. Here's Alex Rodriguez. The Seattle shortstop is batting .246. With 46 home runs and 117 runs batted in. Martinez from the stretch. He deals the 2 pitch. Got him swinging with the high hard one. Ken Griffey Jr. is next up. .306 is his average for the season. With 37 home runs and 107 runs batted in. The Martinez pitch. Griffey Jr. swings. Circle change hit on the ground. Wide of first. The first baseman Delgado has it. He'll hurry to the base. And Griffey Jr. is out. The side is retired. The Mariners get a hit and a walk. And lead 2. Montreal is still topping the Mariners 3-0. Here's the Expos number 8 hitter Mark Grudzielanek. He's hitting .267. With 6 home runs and 67 runs batted in. The next pitch from Mesh. The swing. Fly ball out to center field. Griffey Jr. drifts over. And puts it away. Benji Molina is at the plate. He's hitting .256 this year. With 6 home runs and 61 RBI. Mesh brings it home. Swung on. Towering pop-up. On the infield. Martinez on the move. And he closes the glove on it. 2 outs. That will bring up Kotze. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Kotze watches it go by for ball 4. He'll head to first with a free pass. Now Vidro comes up. Montreal has a runner on first with 2 down. Mesh works from the stretch. The pitch. Kotze is on the move. Check swing. And he did not go around. Ball 1. Wilson fires from his knees. Kotze slides. He's safe. The count is 1-0. 2 out. Mesh has the sign. Stares back at Kotze. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Wrapped on the ground towards second. Who gathers it up. The throw to first. In time to retire Vidro. That retires the side. No runs, no hits. A runner left on. The Expos maintain their lead 3-0. Jay Buhner steps in. He's batting .215 this year. With 36 home runs and 100 runs batted in. The catcher Molina sets his target. Martinez deals. Missed with a circle change. Leadoff walk for Buhner. Here's Tino Martinez. He's hitting .252 this year. With 14 home runs and 80 RBI. The runner at first takes his lead with no 1 out. Martinez stretches. Checks Buhner. Kicks and deals. Martinez swings. Hits straight up. Out towards second. On the move Vidro. And he makes the play for out number 1. Next up is Brett Boone. His average, .295. The stretch. The 3-2. Struck him out swinging with a circle change. Strikeout number 2 for Martinez. Hitting is Dan Wilson. Buhner on at first for Seattle with 2 gone. The long load. Now the pitch. Wilson swings. Hot ground ball. Left side in the hole. Cut off nicely by Lowell. Guns it over to Vidro at second. And Buhner is out. The second inning's over. 1 walk for Seattle, but that's all. Expos lead the Mariners 3-0. Vladimir Guerrero comes up to bat. A single for him in the first. The right-hander delivers. Swung on. Here's a fly ball. To deep center. Griffey Jr. is after it. And he extends to make the catch. Delgado steps in to face Mesh. He grounded out to the first baseman Martinez. Back in the first. The catcher Wilson sets his target. Mesh fires. Inside, and it's ball 4. Mesh issues his second walk. Moises Alou is set to hit. He brought home 1 with the sacrifice fly his last time up. 1 to count on Alou with 1 out. Mesh from the stretch. He deals. Alou swings and misses. That's a punch out for Mesh. Larry Walker digs in. From the stretch. Mesh with the 1-2 pitch. Walker swings. Ground ball. Toward the hole, right side. Boom lunges. But he can't get it. Cruz is out there to grab it. Delgado to second. Delgado digs for third. Cruz gets to the ball. The throw to third. Cruz with the relay. Delgado goes in head first. And he's safe.
Oh, wait, quit drinking.
Mike Lowell digs in. Batting .255 with runners in scoring position, 41 for 161. Lowell waits on the 3-2. Here it is. Walker takes off for second. That'll be ball 4. And the bases are full. Walker goes to second base. Batting next is Mark Grudzelanek. Back in the second inning. He flied out to the center fielder. From the stretch. The pitch. Grudzelanek checks his swing. Wilson asks for an appeal. He went around for strike 3. Mesh records his second strikeout. That retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. They leave the bases loaded. The score is unchanged, Montreal Expos. Jose Cruz is up to bat. The count on Cruz is 2-1. The wind-up, the pitch. Swing by Cruz. Slow ground ball up the middle. Martinez extends himself. But he can't grab it. A wide turn around first. But he's not going to chance it. BJ Serhoff will hit next. He's a lefty. Serhoff squares to bunt. But whiffs on the circle change. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Serhoff swings. Grounded. To the right side. The second baseman Pedro has it. Shuffle pass to second. But no throw. As Grudzelanek is upended by Cruz. And the batter now Edgar Martinez. Edgar is 0 for 0. The pitch from Martinez. Martinez swings. Here's a grounder to the right side. Pedro to his left fields it. Feeds it to second for 1. The relay to first. And he's out. They get Martinez to roll into a double play. Side retired. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Nobody left on. The score remains 3-0 in favor of the Expos. The hitter is Molina. The right-hander throws. Swung on. Bouncing ball to Rodriguez. And he makes the throw over to first for the out. He knew he had time and he took it. Here comes Mark Kotsay. So far in this one, 1 for 1. Mesh has his sign. And delivers. Swung on. Ground ball chopped to short. Rodriguez slings it over to first for the out. The hitter is Jose Pedro. Mesh gets the sign. Kicks. And pitches. Big cut by Pedro. But he didn't get it. That was some kind of wicked slider. The inning's over. Down in order goes Montreal. Still 3-0 in favor of the Expos. Alex Rodriguez stands at the plate. His first at-bat resulted in a strikeout. The 3-2 pitch, here it is. Swung on. Struck hard. To left field. Guerrero angling after it. And he makes the catch. The batter is Ken Griffey Jr. His first at-bat a ground out to first. Martinez to Griffey Jr. Griffey Jr. swings. Driven. To dead center and deep. Long run for Kotsay. He leaps high as he can go. But just out of his reach. Home run. That was his 5th home run this postseason. That shot measured 409 feet. The score is 3-1, the Expos still in front. Jay Buhner steps in. Martinez walked him in the second. From the windup. The 1-2 from Martinez. Swing and a miss. Gunnar strikes out. The first baseman Martinez hits next. He popped out to the second baseman Vidro. Back in the second inning. Martinez delivers. Strike 3 called, a fastball. Martinez registers his 4th strikeout. Side retired in the home 4th. 1 run on 1 hit, no errors. Nobody left on. Montreal is in front now 3-1. Vladimir Guerrero steps in. Now the pitch. In the dirt, ball 4. The leadoff hitter is aboard for Montreal. The count is 3-0. Mesh looks to Wilson for the sign. Nods. And brings it home. Ball 4. And that puts 2 on with none out. Taking second is Guerrero. Mesh issues his 5th free pass. Moises Alou up next. Here's the pitch. The swing. Fly ball. To deep center field. Griffey Jr. races back. To the track. Reaching. But he's a good ways off. That's a play a better outfielder makes. The ball reaches the fence on a hop. Guerrero crosses the plate. Delgado takes third. Alou digs hard and then eases up into second. As Griffey Jr. is late with the throw. The Expos score 1 on the Alou 2 bagger. The Expos up their lead. It's 4-1. Substitution. Coming in from the Seattle bullpen right-hander Jeff Nelson. Batters have hit .175 against the right-hander. Next is Walker. Prime scoring opportunity for Montreal with nobody out. Nelson gets the sign. Deals out of the stretch. Swung on. And fouled off, right side. And the pitch. Wild pitch. Wilson will chase it. Delgado scores. Taking third is alone. The pitch. Slider low and away, ball 4. Set to hit is Mike Lowell. 0 for 1 in this one. The stretch. The 3-2. Swung on. Fly ball. Toward right. Cruz hustles toward it. And will reach up to catch it. Tagging up at third is alone. He scores. And now Mark Grudzielanek will hit. Struck out by Mesh his last at-bat. 1 down in the Montreal 5th. Nelson from the stretch. The pitch. Grudzielanek swings. Line shot. Toward shallow right center field. It falls in for Grudzielanek. Walker to second. Stepping in is Benji Molina. He's 0 for 2. Runners at first and second with 1 out. The stretch, the pitch. Molina swings at it. Hard hit ground ball. Toward the bag at first. And it's into right field. Molina with the base hit. It hugs the line all the way into the corner. Scoring Walker. Grudzielanek hustles into third. Cruz spins and fires it into second. But too late, as Molina cruises in with a stand-up double. The lead runner Grudzielanek is held at third base. Molina with a run-scoring double. The Expos increase their lead. It's 7-1. Mark Kotsay gets ready to hit. He's 1 for 2 in this game. 3-1 count on Kotsay. Nelson kicks and fires. The swing. Hard line drive. To deep left down the line. Serhoff gives chase. It's in there for Kotsay. And Serhoff will chase it down. Grudzielanek scores. In to score Molina. Serhoff sends the ball back to the infield. As Kotsay pulls into second with a stand-up double. The Kotsay double scores 2. The Expos add to their lead. It's 9-1. Substitution. Making his entrance for Seattle right-hander Jose Paniagua. His record is 1-1 with a 6.08 ERA. Jose has allowed opponents to hit .262 against him. Here comes Vidro. The Expos laying the wood on Seattle in the 5th. Paniagua stretches. Glances back at Kotsay. Kicks and deals. Vidro with a swing. Wrap foul into the home dugout. Paniagua checks Kotze. The stretch and the 0-1 pitch. Pedro swings. Bouncing ball. Down to third. Martinez there to scoop it up. The throw to first. And he gets it there in time. Here's Vladimir Guerrero. 1 for 2. The pitch comes in. Guerrero swings. Liner ripped to center. That's a base hit for Vladimir Guerrero. Taking third is Kotze. 1-0 count. Paniagua from the stretch. Kicks and fires. Wild pitch. Wilson turns and chases it. Kotze scores. Taking second is Guerrero. Up to bat is Delgado. Mesh walked him in the 5th. It's the top of the 5th inning at Safeco Field 1999-2012. 2 outs, 3-1 the count. Paniagua stretches. Checks Guerrero. Kicks and deals. Low, ball 4. The batter up is Moises Alou. He doubled off Mesh in the 5th. Paniagua kicks and deals. The swing. Hard ground ball. Toward short. Rodriguez gets there. Sends it to second. And they got him. Side retired. 7 runs on 5 hits, no errors. And 2 runners left on. The Expos build their lead. It's 10-1. Boone is up. A strikeout victim in the 2nd. Martinez winds up and throws. Swung on. The ball put up in the air. Out to deep left. Guerrero after it. And he brings it in. Getting set to hit is Wilson. He's hitless in this contest. Here's the pitch. Curveball in there for strike 3. That's the 5th strikeout for Pedro Martinez. Getting set to hit is Jose Cruz. Here's the pitch. Cruz swings. Put in the air. Toward center. Kotze after it. And he snags it. That retires the side. 1-2-3 for Seattle. The score is still 10-1 Expos. Leading it off is Larry Walker. Paniagua wheels and deals. Walker swings. Tapper to second base. Boone fields it and flips it to first. Walker is retired for 3. Mike Lowell to hit next. The Expos are batting with 1 out. Paniagua leans in. And gets the sign. Into the windup. He deals. Swung on. Routine grounder to Rodriguez. He's on it. And that's an easy out at first. That will bring up Grudzelanek. Grudzelanek bats with 2 outs. 2 to the count. The windup, the pitch. Sinker swung at and missed for strike 3. That retires the side. Nothing across for the Expos. The Expos remain in front, 10-1. BJ Serhoff steps in. He bounced out to Pedro in the 3rd. The windup. The 0-1 pitch. Serhoff swings. Slow bouncer. Toward the second baseman. Pedro reels it in. And fires to Delgado to retire Serhoff easily. Here's Edgar Martinez. 0 for 1 now. The delivery from Martinez. Swing by Martinez. Driven in the air. To deep center field. Kotze running hard. He reaches up. But he can't catch up to it. It bounces and hits the wall. Heading to second Martinez. Kotze throws to the cutoff man. It's an easy stand-up double for Martinez. Alex Rodriguez stands in. Martinez delivers. Rodriguez swings. Hit on the ground. Over toward third. Clean pickup by Lowell. The throw to Delgado. And Rodriguez is retired. Ken Griffey Jr. is up to bat. 54 for 161.335, with runners in scoring position. Runner on second with 2 out. The stretch, the pitch. Griffey Jr. swings. Ground ball. Right side. Delgado fields it. He'll hustle to the base. And Ken is out. Side retired. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. 1 left on. The Expos still leading, 10-1. Molina is up to bat. 1 for 3. With a run-scoring double in the 5th. The count is 3-0. Paniagua winds and fires. Low and inside for ball 4. Montreal has a base runner. That will bring up the center fielder Kotze. Batting with runners on second and third. He hit a 2-run double in the 5th. Kotze waiting on the 1-2. Here it is. And Kotze strikes out swinging. Substitution. Now on the mound for Seattle right-hander Robert Person. He enters the game with 7 wins and 8 losses. And an ERA of 4.88. Robert has struck out 147 in 156.2 innings pitched. Person faces Vidro batting from the left side. He grounded out to Martinez at third his last time up. There's 1 down. Check of the runner. The pitch. Vidro takes the fastball for strike 1. From the stretch. The pitch. Check swing. Half a swing. But it's a whole strike. The ump calls Vidro out. Up now Vladimir Guerrero. Person deals the 2-1. Guerrero swings. Hit sharply on the ground. Along the line at third. And it's into left field. Molina heads to third. Serhoff guns the ball to second. Off target, and Guerrero goes in, standing up. Molina will stay at third. That's his 6th 2-base hit this postseason. Stepping in is Delgado. He is hitless so far. The pitch. Called strike 3. Person with a slider to retire Delgado. Person now with 2 strikeouts. The sides retired. The Expos get 2 base runners. But none scores. The Expos still lead it, 10-1. The Safeco Field 1999-2012 crowd now rises. For the 7th inning stretch. Leading off for Seattle in the 7th is Jay Buhner. A 2-ball 2-strike count. Martinez checks the sign. Winds and delivers the pitch. Buhner swings. Chop to third. Lowell fields the chest-high hop. And rifles the ball to first for the out. Martinez is ready to go. Martinez with a swing. Texas leaguer to left. Grudzielanek goes back. Reaches up. It deflects off his glove and falls in for a single. Coming to the plate is Brett Boone. From the stretch. The 2-1 offering. Swung on. Hit on the ground. To the hole, left side. And it skips past Grudzielanek into left field. Guerrero is out there to scoop it up. Martinez advances to second base. Now Dan Wilson. He's hitting .356 with runners in scoring position. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Martinez gets him with a fastball. Pedro Martinez has 6 strikeouts this game. Jose Cruz strides to the plate. From the stretch. To a pitch. Cruz swings. Popped up. First base side, in foul ground. It might be playable. On the move Pedro. And he grabs it to retire the Mariners. That's it in the Seattle 7th. 2 base runners. But the Mariners do not score. No change in the score, the Expos still up, 10-1. Here's the right fielder Moises Alou to lead it off. Moises so far is 1 for 3. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the payoff pitch. And Alou draws a leadoff walk. Next up is Larry Walker. So far, 2 for 3. Here comes the 3-1. Fastball low and away. That's ball 4. Alou goes to second. Here's Mike Lowell. The pitch. Swung on. Ground ball. To the left side. Rodriguez gathers it in. To second for 1. Boone a quick turn. To complete the double play. To third goes Alou. Here's Mark Grudzielanek. 1 for 4 to this point. From the stretch. The pitch. Swung on. Line shot. Down the line to deep left. Serhoff in pursuit. It's a base hit for Grudzielanek. Into the corner. Scoring is Alou. Serhoff with the ball. The throw goes to second. Grudzielanek slides. And he's safe. That's a double for Grudzielanek. Grudzielanek gets an RBI double. The score is now 11-1 Expos. The right-handed batting Molina is next. For the game, 1 for 3. 1-2. Molina swings. Lifted in the air. Out toward deep center. Retreating Griffey Jr. And he pulls it in. That's the inning. The Expos get a run. The Expos add to their lead. It's 11-1. First up here in the bottom of the 8th is Serhoff. He's had a 1 for 3 game so far. Martinez nods. And deals the pitch. The swing. He cracks a base hit to center. At bat is Martinez. He's 1 for 2. With a double to center. His last time up in the 6th. Pitch on the way from Martinez. Martinez tries to hold up. The appeal, strike 3. Martinez racks up his 7th strikeout. Here's Alex Rodriguez digging in. Now 0 for 3. After he grounded out to Lowell in the 6th. The Mariners bat with 1 on and 1 out. Martinez gets set. The pitch. Rodriguez swings. Poked weakly. Out toward short right center. Base hit Rodriguez. Over to second goes Serhoff. Here's Ken Griffey Jr. He's 1 for 3 with a solo home run. Martinez from the stretch. The 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, a fastball. Pedro Martinez gets his 8th strikeout. Martinez has the sign from Molina. Comes home. The runners go. Buhner swings. Bouncer to the left side. There to field it Grudzielanek. The throw to first. And Buhner is retired. That's the inning. The Mariners get nothing and leave 2. The score is still 11-1 Expos over the Mariners. Here's Kotze. In comes the pitch. Fastball gets him looking, strike 3. Jose Vidro stands at the plate. He's 1 for 5 this game. The 1-2. On the inside corner, strike 3. Vidro shakes his head in disbelief. Robert Person chalks up his 4th strikeout. Guerrero steps in against Person. Double to left his last time up. Person kicks and deals. Swung on. Line. Between third and short. And he's got it. Great play. It looks like Edgar Martinez was injured on the play. The trainer examines his right hand. And it is not serious, he can remain in the game. That's the inning. No runs, hits, or errors. And nobody left on base. The Expos still in front, 11-1. Here's Tino Martinez. Martinez starts his wind-up. And delivers home. Swung on. Line drive. Toward center field. Kotze on the move. And he makes the catch. Batting is Brett Boone. He's 1 for 3 to this point. Martinez toes the rubber. Kicks and fires. Fastball taken for ball 4. Wilson steps in. Taps the plate a couple times. He struck out in the 7th. Here's the pitch. Wilson swings and misses. Strike 3. Martinez slipped a fastball by him. Pedro Martinez has fanned 9 this game. Now Jose Cruz. He's 1 for 4 so far this game. The pitch. Swung on. Fly ball to right center. Alou is coming in. And he retires Cruz. That's the end of the game. The Expos drill the Mariners, 11-1. Montreal wins the World Series. Montreal wins the World Series. Montreal wins the World Series. The Montreal Expos etch their name in the history books, having won the Major League Baseball title. Congratulations.